dear Virgo, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well. I know I'm a bit late with the October readings. I apologize for that. But now I'm here with your deep love read for the month of October 2019. So please sit down comfortable, take a deep breath in, relax, and breathing out, releasing all the stress. I've already connected with my spirit guides and angels and archangels and ancestors, and I've asked them to please bring through healing messages for you and clear, accurate guidance. And what they've shown me by preparing for your reading was clarity that is coming in. I've seen you letting go of fears, building up the courage that is either for you or for your person. So building up the courage to finally speak the truth. And well, I'm curious what the reading will bring. We begin with your spirit animal. This is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. So for Virgo, please, for the month of October 2019 in love, dear spirit guides and angels. Good luck, the ladybug. So, another sign had this too, can't remember which one. And it says, you are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. So beautiful card to have right at the beginning. We go into the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor for the overall energies of you, your soulmate or love interest, however you want to label it, and the connection. For Virgo, please, what is the overall energy of Virgo in love for the month of October 2019, please? We have adjacent possibilities. So this card talks about that we have a very special imagination how things have to work out. So all doors are open here. There's just one closed door and you just want to go through this closed door. So what Spirit is telling you here is be more flexible. Don't be too fixed on a certain outcome. The universe has many ways in which form they can bring to you your desires. So let it unfold naturally. Don't be stubborn is also what I hear, to try to force things. Let it unfold. What is the overall energy of Virgo soulmate, please? There are too many. We have indecision. So they are in a space of having to make a decision. Let's get first of all the energy of the connection, please. Yeah, we have two coming out. And we have caring connections and the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So this is our third eye. So both of you, this is shared energy, right? Have the vision, that intuitive deep knowing that there is more to this connection than is expressed yet. But they are still in a mental conflict here about what to do. you know exactly what you want, but maybe you are a bit, I hear, a bit pushy, trying to force things here. Let's see, we get additional information to these cards with the wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Reed. So please tell us more about the adjacent possibilities, spirit guides and angels, please. For Virgo. So we have the serendipity coming up. So yeah, there it is. So there's the clover. That is your wish. And you try to catch it. You just want to have your wishes fulfilled. So maybe trying to force things here a bit too much by chasing your serendipity here. And what comes out with it is Treasure Island. That is abundance. That is your beautiful relationship. But this card comes out and tells you it takes time. Slow down and go with the flow. There is a turtle. So Treasure Island is reachable for you, but not in the pace of your ego, is the message here. We need patience and going with the flow. Tell me more about the indecision, please, for Virgo's soulmate. So we have the unfinished symphony here coming up. So also them, they know that it's not over yet. The last word isn't spoken here between the two of you. I have at the bottom, no place like home. So they are spending time at home at the moment, spending alone time, isolating themselves to get clear. They are a bit in confusion right now about the whole situation, about what to do, what they want. So they try to find their peace and inner harmony in their own four walls here. So searching. So the caring connections with the third eye chakra, please. Additional information for that. So we have the observer. So this card talks about, could indicate that you are watching each other in some ways, social media or something like that, but this card is meant to mean that you should observe yourself and your environment more clearly to get the bigger picture here, taking a step back, not being too attached, to get a different perspective here. But it is also about knowing exactly what you want, being very clear about what you want. So I think you are maybe even too clear. So I hear again being too attached to a certain outcome, and they are in indecision about what they truly want. So it is about to get clear here, for you to take a step back, to get a more relaxed energy towards it, because what happens is when one is too pushy, even if it's just in your energy, so maybe you are not even communicating, but energetically this energy you are sending out is pushing them away. So what you're doing is the opposite of what you want to do. These are the Sacred Spirit reading cards. Let's see where the two of you are spiritually at. First, oops. Let's see. Where is Virgo spiritually at right now? Align your universe. Navigate distractions. So this is also a card of being a bit confused here. What to do. A lot on the plate right now. maybe a bit too much. So refocus is necessary here. So some of you may even be too focused on the situation here and not being able to focus on what's really important, like your work or your responsibilities. So for some it's really being more in that dreamy state. For others, it's about trying not to think about the situation, even though it may be difficult for you, and trying to distract yourself with other things, but it's not really working, so that is a challenge here. So, but what I also get is again the message that the ego may be a bit in the way here. So when we want things so badly that this adjacent possibilities comes up here, this is mostly the ego, because love isn't pushy, love is patient, and love is unconditional. So it is about asking yourself, why are you that way? Why is it necessary right away? And it is about to calm yourself down. So meditation could be helpful here to refocus. Where is Virgo's soulmate spiritually at right now, please? We have the secret temptation coming up, being led astray. So what I get here actually is that they can't get you off their mind too. So they try to find that inner peace. But actually the way they think about you is scaring them. And that is something that is what brings that confusion. That confusion, they don't understand why it's so intense, and it may be really intense, not just in the way of that they are thinking so much about you, it's also what they are thinking about, and the intensity of the feelings. So for them it's so intense that they are distracted by you from any other things. So kind of mirroring here for the connection. We have the hidden realms, create conscious awareness. So your spirit guides and angels, ancestors, they all are there to assist you here, both of you, to lead you here on the right path, or to stay on the right path. It is about to get aware of the bigger picture here. So for you, it is about to come into the trust, into the higher power, whatever your belief system is, and to not try to force things, to trust that everything will unfold naturally the way you desire, if you are able to let go a bit. And for them, it is about the understanding of the connection here still. So let's see what the current lessons and challenges are for both of you. This is the Akashic Tarot. For Virgo, please. What are the current lessons or challenges in this connection, please, for Virgo? We have summer, winter coming up. So this could indicate a time frame, so something that began in winter and will come to fruition in summer, or the other way around, began in summer and comes to fruition in winter time. But usually summer, winter in tarot or oracle cards are indicating that coming out of that winter time, what is that cold and dark time, into the summertime, into the warmth and the happiness. So leaving the lonely times in the cold and in the dark behind, to come into the light here and into happiness. But you have to believe that it's possible. To believe in your heart, not with your ego trying to push things. Spirit is repeating it. I'm just a messenger, so don't kill the messenger. So, for Virgo soulmate, what is here the current lesson or challenge, please, in this connection? We have the King of Roses coming up. So, there are two possibilities now. Either they see you as the King of Roses, but I get more that they are the King of Roses. So they are, through you, through this connection, they are finding out so much more about themselves, sides they didn't know about. That romantic side, by example. That they so look how this man is here looking at these roses. So this is a side they didn't know about themselves, that they have it in them, and so it's challenging for them. So maybe they have been that player guy, right, always the cool one. And now they having these deep feelings. I mean, the King of Roses is like the King of Cups in the traditional tarot. So the very loving, very giving, emotionally very mature and very romantic too. So, and they didn't know this side about themselves. And they are now, step by step, coming into this awareness that they have this side inside of them, caused by you here. So what I also get is they have this loving feelings here, but they have no clue how to express it. So it's the challenge or lesson coming up here, this King of Roses. So it is pretty challenging for them. To accept the side of them, and also to find a way to express these kind of feelings, to even accept them. They've never felt this way before. For the connection, please, of Virgo and their soulmate, what is the current lesson or challenge? Very strange. Here, the energy. So we have the War of the Roses. So for some of you it could indicate that one of you is in a divorce right now, separating from someone else. For some of you it may even be with each other here. So the message here is whatever happened in the past between the two of you, or even with other ones where you are still seeing red flags, Don't let it influence here the current situation. So time is too precious to hold on to past energies. So I hear someone from the past is returning. So if this is a connection, where it is about to come back together, and in the past was something happening between the two of you where you have been hurt. So the message of the angels and spirit guides is here to really let the past behind. So it makes no sense to still blame each other here, or to still hold on to resentment or to the pain of the past. You can't change the past. And there is no point in, if you still have feelings for them and want them back, to still bring the past up. So I would repeat myself. I almost say it in all readings, so I don't want to repeat myself over and over again, but there are many other reasons why you should, not because of them, but why you should let go of past events for yourself. So, but for some of you there is a divorce going on. So if it's them, what would make more sense from the energies I see and feel here, they aren't ready yet for something new. They are still in this divorce, trying to finalize everything. And this is of course then also influencing your connection. So this is the Psychic Tarot for the heart. Let's see what is going on in Virgo's heart space when it comes to their soulmate and this connection, please. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, dedicated effort. And we have win or lose, the Five of Swords. So that is very fitting to the energies we've had before. That is the energy of the adjacent possibilities, wanting to win at all costs. The Five of Swords is the battle mode, the warrior mode, wanting to win. But in love, it's not about winning or losing, it is about love. So what these two cards are telling me is you are ready to do everything to win over here. But again, it is about love, not about winning or losing. This is an energy that should change. The Five of Swords is the card of, how I've said, wanting to win at all costs. So we are not very sensitive in the way we battle. We are manipulative, and we don't care, we don't pay attention who we are hurting on our way. We have our goal in sight, storming forward, wanting to win. Whatever comes, I will win, I will get there. I will get what I desire. And that is a very, how to say this, dangerous energy. Because in the end, with the Five of Swords, no one will win. The Five of Swords, in the end of this battle, everyone is a loser. And the only thing you will achieve with this kind of energy is to push them more far away. So it's good to be determined. It's good to know what you want. But with adjacent possibilities, and the Five of Swords coming up, there's really necessary to take a little step back and to observe yourself here too. You have the Observe card here, so also observe yourself. Look why you are in this energy. So I get also the message here right now. So I've put so much time and so much effort into this connection. In the end, I want to get my reward here. So what Spirit is telling me to tell you is, even if they don't decide for you at some point, even if they shouldn't ever decide for you, the effort you put into it helped you in the end. So this journey wasn't for nothing. The pain you've been going through, the clarity you've gained, that was not for nothing. And again, it is about love here, or it should be at least, and not about winning a battle. If you have the desire of a beautiful, great relationship with a good foundation and with love, this is not the right energy to get it. What is going on in the mind space of Virgo? So sorry if this triggers you, but I'm not here to tell you fairy tales. I tell you what I see. And sometimes it is the truth. So we have challenging times coming up, the 5 of Wands with the base chakra or root chakra. So 5 of Wands, challenging times, not feeling stable because of it. So again, meditation could also help to ground you and to calm the mind and to get clear about what your heart wants and not what your ego wants. You make it more challenging for yourself than it has to be. You are your own worst enemy right now because of these energies. At the bottom we have going with the flow. That is the Wheel of Fortune. So everything happens for a reason at the exact right time. So going with the flow, closing old cycles, old behaviors, leaving the old ways behind, calming the emotions, calming the mind. Everything happens for a reason and at the exact right time. And if something is not happening, there is a reason for it. Message of Virgo's higher self, please, when it comes to this connection. So we have helpless and hopeless. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is the self-made mind prison. We are going around in circles over the same stuff 24/7. And the only result we get is feeling exhausted and drained. So it is feeling trapped in fear, having the feeling that it will never get better. But it's self-made. The 8 of Swords is a card where we have a false perception of things. And that is what is causing the fear and that helpless, hopeless feeling. So again, taking a step back and observing everything, looking at it from all different angles to get the bigger picture here, a different perspective of things. When we are too attached, we can't see clearly. We also have the 9 of Wands, that is the wounded warrior, rest and reconsider. So the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior, is someone who was fighting a lot of battles. It shows me that this journey is long here already. But it is someone, because of all these battles, I mean, he gained a lot of strength through it and wisdom, but he's also very guarded and cautious. So the heart is guarded here. And we are in the energies of helpless and hopeless. So it is about to take a step back, to rest and reconsider the way you think and feel about the situation. What is going on in the physical, please, for Virgo? The third eye chakra, and the Two of Swords, refusing to see. I wanted to say here, because you're too attached, there's something you can't see. So a different perspective is necessary by taking a step back. And now this card comes up. So there is something you can't see or you are refusing to see. So it comes up with the third eye chakra. What is your intuition? That is having that vision, that deep knowing. But with that helmet on, because you are too much in your head and in that battle mode, that third eye is blocked, the crown chakra too. So you can't receive your guidance, you can't hear and see your intuition. And so you can't see clearly right now. So it is about to get rid of the helmet here and to unblock the third eye. Look what's at the bottom, the Observe card again, the Hangman energy. So looking at things from a different perspective, feeling stuck, but very important energy to, Spirit tells me to take it, to go within and look at the situation from all different angles. To get a different perspective, the higher perspective and the bigger picture. The card of Pisces, by the way, I only go with signs when it comes to major arcana or court cards. So let's see what their energy is showing us here. This is the Psychic Tarot and Oracle, also by John Holland. What is going on in the heart space of Virgo's soulmate, please, when it comes to Virgo and this connection? Let's grab it. Fulfillment of wishes, Nine of Cups. So in their heart, they know what they want. You would be their wish fulfillment, but there are still obstacles and challenges in the way. So also the Five of Wands. You have it in your mind space here. Challenging times, the same energy, same card, only different deck. So right now there are obstacles and challenges on the way, but you would be their fulfillment of wishes. What is going on in the mind space, please, of Virgo's soulmate? So we have the emotional withdrawal, the Eight of Cups. That is moving on from the past, leaving emotional baggage from the past behind. And we have the Four of Wands, foundation and achievements. So this is the happy family, the great foundation. So for the ones of them who are going through a divorce or separation of a long-term relationship here, it is about to leave this behind first of all. To then get ready to build a new foundation with someone else. But right now, the obstacles and challenges are not in that situation with you. For them, it is more about to finalize everything else. What is the message of their higher self here when it comes to this connection and to you? Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning, and the Empress, and also justice, okay. So it could be a Taurus or a Libra. Of significance here with the Empress card. Or a Libra with the Justice card. So first of all, that card came out first. So Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning. So Seven of Pentacles is the card where we put a lot of effort into a situation and are waiting for the results. So we are waiting for the ships to come in. but we need to be patient. We have the feeling that we can't do more than just patiently waiting. So they have to be patient right now. They can't act on the situation with you because there is too much other stuff going on, and so they try to be patient, but they are planning. So we have the Justice card here, what could indicate that divorce that is going on. Maybe even children involved, with the Empress coming up here, could indicate motherly energy. So the divorce and the wife, where also children are involved, leaving behind that, and that needs patience right now to make it. I really hear I want to make it right. So for others it is about patience and planning, because of balance has to be found here first. The justice has to be served, and then it's time for a new beginning. The Empress is also an energy, it's called here fertility, but it's an energy of the birth of something new. If I don't see it as a person, it is about that birth of a new era. So the Empress is someone who is not chasing. She has that deep knowing that everything that belongs to her will find the way to her. She's open-hearted, very compassionate, very loving, very giving, very grounded, very nurturing. And she is just sitting on her throne with that deep knowing that everything will come into alignment. She is going with the flow. She's not chasing, not yearning, not forcing, not rushing. So use the time you have right now, because they are dealing with some other stuff here, to come more into this receptive mode than into the pushing yang energy here, trying to make things happen. Because this is not your business here. What they have to deal with is not your business, and you can't change anything about it. What is going on in the physical for Virgo soulmate, please? The third eye chakra, as well as you have the third eye, so mirroring, and the Six of Pentacles. So again, the third eye, having that vision, that intuition, and I really, for them, I see their third eye is open here. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of giving and receiving, equal give and take. They want to make an offer, is what I hear, and they have they are planning. So they are looking there towards their goals in the distance and trying to make plans. How can I get there? How can I make this work? They have a vision and they see it somewhere there in the distance, trying to make plans how to make it work. Let's get into some shared energies with the romance angels. Shared energies for Virgo and their soulmate, please. We have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This comes up a lot. So it doesn't have to be an actual honeymoon, but it could indicate the wish for a weekend trip, or just spending some alone time here somewhere. We have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So repeated message here. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So, but we have to have the compassion for the other one's unique journey. And we all have a different way of dealing with things, a different pace of dealing with things, to heal, to let go. And making the effort not just means towards each other. It also, by example, if they are in love with you and have been in another relationship and they've decided that they want to be with you, it's the effort towards you to separate from the other one, by example. Or for you it would be to take a step back and to come into a more loving heart space out of the battle mode here. That is also an effort towards the connection. So this situation involves marriage, so, and codependency at the bottom. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So wedding is involved because we have a divorce going on here. Codependency could be here in form of their family. But for you it's also, I'm a bit surprised that the devil didn't came up yet, but it is a bit too attached here. So we go into the Tarot of Dreams by Michaela for some possible future energies. Possible future energies for Virgo and their soulmate, please. There. Feeling left out in the cold, 5 of Pentacles, and here he comes. So could be a Capricorn of significance here. Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Queen of Coins and the Sun. 8 of Swords at the bottom. Possible outcome. So we have, how I've said before, the 5 of Coins, feeling alone, feeling left out in the cold. We have the Devil's energy. What is codependency, attachment, any kind of toxic energy. Could also be negative thought patterns, limiting beliefs. What I get here is that the indecision that came up on their side in the overall energy already. So we have the 2 of Swords here. That is that indecision. We have to make a decision, right? So, but I really feel it because you are a bit too attached here. What came up throughout the whole read, it drives you crazy, and it leads to heartbreak. But again, the message of the angels and guides here today for you, my dear Virgo, is that you make it more challenging for you than it is by being so attached. So it is just a way of perception here. So I have again the Eight of Swords that came here up already. The helpless and hopeless, same energies, different deck. Self-made mind prison. So feeling trapped. Being 24/7 on the mind and in your mind on this situation here. And what you want is being stable, like the Queen of Coins, and happy with the Sun. So could be a Leo of significance here, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So being a lot in your head about what you want, and Spirit is telling you you can have this even on your own. You don't need them to be happy. You don't need anyone to be happy. And that is the false perception that many, many people have, looking outside in the external for happiness. But we find it inside of ourselves first. And by being so attached and counting on them to bring you happiness, being in that warrior and battle mode, their indecision drives you crazy and breaks your heart here. So this message here, I mean, this is representing you, right? You can be happy. Come out of your head and detach from this situation. It doesn't mean to let go here and forget about the dream. So there is potential here, but they will need time, and you have to learn that you have to find your own happiness inside of you first. That is what I always say when I say we have to fill up our own cup first, to be able to offer it to someone. We have no love here. That is all battle mode. So in the possible outcome, we have the Ace of Wands. What would be that passionate new beginning? We have the Four of Coins. What is either a closed off heart, what I feel on your side here, or it is not letting go of something or someone. So wanting to have that Four of Wands, that is the great foundation, the happy relationship, joy, stability. That is the ultimate goal here. But we have, first of all, to close an old cycle. Both of you. You have to close that old cycle of looking external for happiness. And you have to open your heart again and find the love. So we have big happy changes. So never forget, outcomes, I don't say for nothing that it are possible outcomes. So tarot is showing us possibilities. We all have free will. Every decision you make can change these energies. So see it as a little warning here, and as an advice to come out of your head, out of that Eight of Swords that came up twice for you here, and to look for happiness inside of yourself. And also clarity is inside of yourself. If you're out of your head, get rid of this helmet, you can receive your guidance and your intuition is working great again. Meditation brings answers. and wait. So don't try to force things, but it's all repeated message here. I've already said that all. So the whispers of the oracle, or whispers of love oracle, sorry. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. And be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. If this is that long journey where you are in this battle mode, wanting to finally receive the reward here, try to remember the love that you felt once for them, because it's not there anymore. It's closed, with a closed off heart, it's closed away here. I think it's still there, but with all that fighting and all that suffering on the way, you have forgotten why you are battling for this. This is the Heart-Shaped Love Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. We are feeling. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. We also have trust, transformation, of course, through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And we have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So let's get your last message from Spirit as an advice here from the Gaia Oracle, also by Tony Carmine Salerno. My dear Spirit Guides, Angels, what is your last message as an advice for Virgo when it comes to this love connection I'm picking up on today, please? Thank you. And what comes up? Perception, beyond the veil of illusion. Number 39. The lady featured on this card looks directly at the observer. She radiates love and wisdom, yet stands firmly in her own truth. From this standpoint, she is able to see beyond the veil of illusion. She has shown up in your reading today to reflect these same qualities within you. You are advised to stand your ground with regards to a particular person or issue. Stand within your own truth and don't be swayed by another's beliefs, opinions, or views. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not. Trust your intuition and gut feeling on this one. Be true to yourself. You can respect another's view without having to change your value system. If it doesn't align with your values, then don't take it on. Affirmation: I honor another's truth, but stand firm within my own. I am comfortable with who I am. I keep an open heart and mind. I empower myself when I honor my values. And being true to me, I am also true to others. So, my dear Virgo, I know it was not that lovey-dovey, beautiful, romantic reading here today, but I hope it brought you some insights and guidance. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you all the very best for the situation and in general for you, of course, and a wonderful month of October. Hope to see you soon. Bye, Virgo.